So today we'll be covering a new feature set which we have developed in the past sprint. We'll be just covering the major functional changes, and in order to get the detailed review of what has been developed and what has been fixed, you can just go to this Confluence page and get the details out there. Alright, so to quickly cover, let's start with the doctor's role here now. A doctor has a couple of features which has got into a doctor's role. So first and foremost is the schedule of a doctor. So right now, earlier there was an issue where a schedule or configuring a schedule was an issue because the link was from here. You go to schedule and you just do a configure schedule. Now, irrespective of which screen the doctor is in, let's say in consultation screens or in any other screen. Let's say doctor is viewing a consultation in either screen and doctor feels, okay, I need to configure my schedule or I need to update my schedule. They can just click on the schedule button here and it will pop up on the schedule, and doctor can configure the schedule from here. So that's one quick change. The other is doctor gets a setting here, so it's not with doctors, with any user like doctor or patient. And this particular feature set is typically related to web applications, so wherein a user can set their measurement system and temperature systems or units what they would like to prefer. So they can set metrics or imperial, or they can set the temperature in Celsius or Fahrenheit, and once they save it, the changes will occur and further consultation. Let's say in this particular screen I'm logged in as doctor, and doctor changes to the imperial and save it, and all the consultations, if I go to patient profile, I'll show the medical record will show up in imperial system. So that one quick change on the doctor's side. The other one which we are giving is for the doctor's billing profile here. So this is a draft version of the billing profile. We'll be having a much more updated versions with all the validations and coming in next sprint, but this is a draft version, or we can say first version of billing profile, where a doctor will enter their billing details, and this billing details will be used by Doc Online or by our client to remit to process the remittance. So they will be able to export a report and they will be able to see the remittance. They will be able to export the reports with all the bank details out there, and they will be able to process the bank to the remittance to a particular doctor. So that's one thing on the doctor's side. Let's go to other role now, which is a patient. So let me log in as a patient here. Okay, so now a patient gets okay, all right, so I think this is also a doctor. I need to log in as a patient. For that, quickly let me get to a test account for the patient. Okay, here and sign in. Okay, so this is a patient. Now a patient has so whenever, let's say, no more help button here on the patient side, so the emergency calling feature is gone. And if I'm booking an appointment, let's say here I'm booking an appointment with any doctor here. Let's say, okay, okay, so let's say this is a time, and okay, and save it. So now you get a good looking payment screen where you are not confused with all options. So see here, if you want to make the payment with Visa, Master, or Masterio or MX, you just click on this. And if you want to make with Moncash or M-Pesa, you just click on the following, and then that should pop up on the right appropriate payment gateway, and then patient will be able to make the payment for this consultation. The other quick check a patient gets is now no more earlier the medical for the medical record, or once a patient sign up, he or she has to fill in the weight and height to start the consultation, and these was a mandatory parameters. Now they are not mandatory anymore, so as soon as a patient signs up, they can quickly go to appointment and they can book the appointment. So just quick check here again, you can see that it's showing in weight and kgs. Let me go back to settings and change it to imperial, and you can see the change right away. Let me go to medical record and you can see the changes here. It's showing as in imperial settings, right? So that's one quick change we get on the patient's side. The other is okay, let me log into as a client admin, which is another role here. For some reason this, okay, so I'll just log in as a client admin, sign in, and okay, sign in. And here now the client admin gets a screen to enter their merchant numbers. So let's say client admin has a registered DPO merchant number, payment upon cash and M-Pesa, and then they can update it here. So for this, just click on edit, enter the number 1234, let's say, and once the payment, this is updated, now once the patient is booking the appointment, let's say the patient selects the Mon Cash or M-Pesa, and they will see this number being pop up there. Okay, you need to make a payment to this. First, as quick review, let me go and help you out how it looks here. So I'll log in back again as a patient. Here quick, okay, sign in, and let's say if I just want to make a payment here, I select M-Pesa, and here the transaction number. So you see here, please make the payment of Haitian currency 10 to merchant number 858585. This was a merchant number which we updated for the payment mode of M-Pesa. Right, so this is how the billing profile works here. Apart from that, a few more updates, a small one has been done here. So one is like when you go to sign up here, you have all the pages, conditions to use, privacy notice, cancellation has been updated as per the terms. And then what else? Now, yeah, the other bug was there, like an assistant was not able to cancel an appointment, but now an assistant can also cancel the appointment. So let's log in quickly to check that. I'll log in as an assistant here, though I'm not sure if we have any active appointment, but let's validate this. I just do a quick sign in here, and then I go back to schedule. Okay, so here there is one appointment, so I can just click reject here, and then I can just select the reason, okay, why I'm rejecting it here. So let's say doctor not available, doctor not available, and you can just say yes. So it's doctor not available, and that this has been rejected. So that was a bug which has been fixed. So this is a quick review of Spin 17 release. Hope you like the things out there. Stay tuned for the next one, which is Sprint 18 release, and that has major features to come on. Thank you for your time.